Live from the SEPQ Arena at the University of Albany. We've had the honor of speaking to Coach Will Brown, Coach Mack, and we had Jay Honsinger on, and now Mr. Benson. How are you, sir?
I'm feeling like a consolation prize. I think that's good. Now I'm happy,
we love you, brother.
to be on air with you guys. Appreciate you being here at SEPQ today.
No, Mark, you've in all seriousness, all joking aside, and well, that'll come up in a second. We'll joke. Since you took over, it's been open door for us. We've had great access to the programs and to really embrace Albany's athletic, all of it. So we really appreciate everything you've done.
No, and I appreciate you guys. I mean, really, we want to be open to the entire Capital Region. You guys have been great supporters of our program. Our partnership now that's evolved into this partnership with ESPN Radio is fantastic. It's one of the things when I got here, really was, as I was evaluating a program and looking at opportunities to tell our story better, whether it's radio, TV, print, advertising. To me, ESPN Radio, the premier sports station in the Capital Region, Albany Athletics, I feel is the premier overall athletic program in the Capital Region, and is a great partnership. I couldn't be more excited and appreciate the support you guys have. You guys were front runners on this, especially Levack. Gaz is a latecomer, but you were in early, so it's been great.
We appreciate that compliment. That might be a new promo on our station, by the way, helping us out here for ESPN Radio. It's very nice. This feels like this event coming up is like one of the marquee events. We're talking about a conference tournament game in March right here at the SEPQ Arena.
Yes, great opportunity, for our student athletes, for our campus, our students. If you look at the month of January, for example, we had 5 home games. Unfortunately, 4 of those were a long winter break, so 4 of those we didn't have students on campus. So even for our the regular students who aren't student athletes, it's a chance for them to extend the opportunity to support our program. So no, it's great. Our team, anytime you can play at home, particularly in the postseason, is a great advantage, and we're excited that our fan base has really embraced our program, and looking forward to a really exciting night. So hopefully we'll come out on top. But yeah, we'll take it any chance we can get to play here at SEPQ Arena.
Albany AD Mark Benson with us right now. So Mark, how are tickets? Is there still some available if people are looking to come out?
Oh yeah, there's tickets available. Hopefully we'll get I know we're gonna have a big crowd just based on the numbers that we have, and but we still have room for those. I ran into a season ticket holder today over at Stuyvesant Plaza having lunch, and he was lamenting the fact that he had forgotten to purchase his tickets. I said, hey, call him up. So when I got back, I had our ticket office call him and give him that opportunity. So not to say names with Bob. No last name if you're listening. I hope you took advantage of that special invite.
I took care of you. Now, last time I was here for a playoff game, we stuffed Stony Brook over in a corner. Is that where Hartford's going to be? Did we stick them over in a corner?
I mean, that's an aggressive statement. I think
that's where they belong.
When you're on the road, typically the tickets you get are behind your bench and into the corner. So they will be in those chairs right there behind their bench, and then extending up into sections 500 and 550, and the rest of this place will be Albany. So we want to be great and gracious hosts, but
I mean, that's what you'll do. I mean, I was talking smack to him on my way in. No, so it's a great environment for the game. The Hartford Hawks will be here, and their fans are of course welcome to cheer friendly. But the danger zone. How great are these kids that you guys got coming out?
They're fantastic. I mean, we just talked about the fact that we wish we had more opportunities for them to come out in January. But when our students are here, and they're here in numbers, which they are often, this is a great atmosphere. And I look back to our championship win over Stony Brook a couple years ago. I was pretty new still, and I had texts from friends all over the country that were watching, on ESPN too, and they said, "Wow, what a great environment!" And it is. If you look at the couple, we sold out Stony Brook this year. We sold out, of course, had the first ever Albany Cup with Siena. I thought that was a great college basketball environment that any school in the country would be really happy to produce that kind of basketball environment. So they've been great, and looking forward to hearing them tonight.
And it could actually get even more exciting, believe it or not, next week, because there's a possibility that the America East Championship is right here at the SEPQ Arena if certain things work out, seeds falling, and then Albany Lacrosse plays Maryland later on that afternoon. Levack and I will be there from 12 to 3. What a weekend that could be next Saturday.
Yeah, that's going to be a day to buy a lottery ticket if that all lines up. And no, you're right, because in the America East, on the basketball side, on the men's side, which is different from the women's format, is from the quarterfinals to the semis, the high seed host, and after each round, they reseed the tournament. So if we can hold serve tonight and beat Hartford, and then if Stony Brook were to lose, for example, that we would host Monday night. If Stony Brook were to win, we would go to Stony Brook. On the other side of the bracket, of course, Vermont has been the front runner. What a great season. I think the first undefeated team in America East history through the regular season.
Yeah, they've won enough. They can stop.
I agree.
Stop cornering the market.
As my kids, I tell my kids, sharing is caring.
Right.
And it would be time. But no, if they were to stub their toe and we were fortunate enough to win, we could host, and then would have a great matchup, as you said, with lacrosse. Maryland is top 3, I believe, in the country. At one poll we're 9, the other we're 12. I think what it says about our men's lacrosse program is we've earned the respect of the top teams in the nation to come play us here at home. That's not everyone will do that, so we're very appreciative of the fact that Maryland is coming here to our campus March 11th. We have UMass going on outside today at home. We have Yale coming up on our spring stop in April. So I think Scott Marr has built a fantastic program. And that Maryland game, regardless of where we're playing in hoops, and I hope we are, it's the week before all the Capital Region youth lacrosse teams, high school. So perfect day on a Saturday at 3 o'clock for you don't have to watch two of the best teams in the country play here. You can come out to Casey Stadium and actually witness it. So if you're a young lacrosse player or a parent or a fan, you don't get opportunities like this very often.
Dude, Scott Marr, what he's done with that program, of course I teased him, when we first met him, the Thompson trio was here, and everything. So I teased him after they were gone, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do now they're all gone? And all he's done is put another great team on the field every year.
Yeah, I mean, from a recruiting standpoint, we definitely have a national brand, our own unique brand. It's not for everybody. I think we get great students. If you look at the cumulative GPA of our lacrosse team, it's one of the higher on the men's side. I believe it's 3.2, 3.3. So great job in the classroom, competing nationally as we've discussed. And he has definitely found a way. And we're a national brand now. We've got kids coming from all over. I believe one of the nation's top, if not top recruits, is coming next year. So he has found a way. And I think the Thompsons were that last piece that really gave us that national exposure that I think that we needed. And lacrosse is a growing sport across the country. So, why not come and be a Great Dane? We're the only Great Danes. That's easy to stick out.
Right.
So he and his staff are doing a great job.
Take that, schools who might be competing with Las Vegas.
We heard earlier.
We're going to get Mark Benson in trouble one way or the other.
Right. We'll give him a compliment here again because we heard earlier, we won't give up our source, but you guys, when it comes to the media section, at least the food section, may be the best in the America East. You guys take care of the media people. We appreciate that.
Well, little known secret, everyone's going to tell you that we outsource this, and actually I spend a lot of time at home with my family cooking. Now, we have great partners. I believe the lineup will go Paisan's Pizzas, great sponsor of ours, great pizza, boneless wings. They have fantastic subs for a pizza place. They have great subs. And little known secret, maybe, best chocolate chip cookies. Got a little burnt on the crust on the bottom. We're looking for a milk sponsorship to wash that down. So, Garlic Farms or somebody out there is listening. That would be the perfect ending to great media food. I appreciate that recognition.
So I'm thinking, our good friends, the Harridan family, the Nick Bonarigo, they got their Mohawk Honda logo everywhere. I'd swap a few out for a couple of Levack and Gazas. They wouldn't mind, would they?
Do that.
I'm thinking, we have very nice video boards. Why not a little 30-second spot with you guys in a Mohawk Honda, Pilot, for example, or CRV, for example?
I mean, mine is in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We can make this happen.
They do a great job. I feel like everywhere I drive, I see a bus with Mohawk Honda and their pictures. I go to the airport and the shuttle.
I sent pictures to Nick Bonarigo, the general manager. Like, I'm in the airport leaving. I was like, I do a selfie with him on the wall. Like, if I'm driving and I'll pull over real quick, do one by the bus. Just let him know that he's everywhere. Like, he's the ultimate opposite of Waldo. Like, everybody knows where Bonarigo is. He's
absolutely,
everywhere.
And I think he probably appreciets that. I offered to help, but apparently my head is too big to fit on any of their billboards.
Some of the texts come at 3 a.m. He doesn't appreciate all of them.
But it means you're thinking 24/7. That's what that tells me. Other people might look at that differently.
Or drinking 24/7.
Yeah, well, you may be doing that. You'd have to verify that.
All right, so we still have some tickets available tonight. The tip-off is at 7:30. Plenty of time. Get home, feed the kids real quick, and come running out and experience great Capital Region basketball here at UAlbany, where I know a lot of people who have graduated from UAlbany, and they're very intelligent people. They can spell Gozlowski, but they can't spell Levack. I don't
Let's
understand.
See how do we do there?
We got 2 A's instead of an E and an A. I mean, that's just.
Is it an intern's fault? Who do we blame?
I mean, I'm worried. I'm just worried because when I talk you into my my doctorate, I want to make sure that it's spelled right. I want to be able to put it on the wall.
Dr. Levack, LG.
Yeah, my honorary doctorate from Albany. I want to make sure it's spelled right for them.
And that is the end game that we're looking at. And I would tell you that it's probably we're a place of higher education, and everyone makes mistakes. So this is a teachable moment for someone.
Perfect,
I'm not gonna say it was Charlie Volker. I'm not gonna say it was Dave Vatz. I'm not gonna go there.
Okay. No, I mean, and all those guys. I mean, get it right, or I'll help you find new jobs.
Yeah. But I will tell you, I've been told that if you come back, 100% guarantee that they'll have it right on your media credentials. So if you think about it from that perspective, Charlie Volker, Dave Vatz, very forward thinkers.
Dr.
Trying to fill these stands.
We can just put Dr. Levack on it.
We can do that.
Mark Benson, the man who has a good answer for everything. I don't know how you do it. Great programs all the way across the board. Like God said, we're going to be here when the lacrosse team takes on the Maryland team, and then also my favorite guy to harass in your entire complex is Greg Gattuso, football coach.
Oh well,
I love to harass him,
and I'm sure I know he enjoys it because
right.
he really comments on it often. So,
how many of the words that he comments can you actually say on this show right now?
What's the delay?
Good 8 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, I could go on for hours then. No, Greg does a great job, his staff. I mean, what a turnaround.
You got great coaches all the way across the board.
You look at every sport. We compete for America East Championships. We've won 4 straight Commissioners' Cups. We're in the lead for the 5th. Hopefully, knock on wood. I mean, Roberto Vives, I sent him a text. They just swept track and field. And my text was, Roberto, you are running, paren, no pun intended, and paren, a dynasty. And that guy, our track and field program is national as well. Grace Claxton was in the Rio Olympics last year in the 400-meter hurdles. So you look at a sport, and we are producing quality student athletes in the classroom and champions, on the court. And it's a real privilege to be a part of it and help tell the story.
Well, Mark, like I said, it's growing up here. There's always been something special about Albany, and you and your coaches, man. You guys keep that thing going, and you're running with the mantle probably better than I've ever seen it with all the success across the programs.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. If you look out, we got a future Great Dane. Coach Max got her son there hoisting some shots, and it'd be kind of interesting to see how he does.
He's made more than Cremo so far today, so I think he's got a shot.
He's good. He's real good.
Coach, we appreciate you, and thank you so much for inviting us out and letting us be part of this hopefully a big win for Albany tonight.
Double A Levack, I appreciate it, guys. Always great to be here, and we'll talk to you guys later.
I'll see you on the golf course, sir.
There you go.